Hello YouTubers. Alright, we've got the new chart ready for Dance Like David Danced. It has a lot of information on it. A lot of the information is not that big a deal for playing. It just has more because we have it in English and we have it in Spanish. The intro is going to match the GCF version, which is now posted on Planning Center. This chart is on Planning Center. So I want to show you the specific things for the GCF version, plus I want to work you through singing in Spanish. And I want to show you a special chord that seems like a big deal, but it's actually not hard at all. So I'm just going to work you through the chart right on down. So the intro, the GCF version, starts with drums and bongos. I put on there for 8 measures. The video has 12 measures because I'm talking about Latin beats on the video. I don't know how much talking I will do, some. And so I think it's likely that it will be drums and bongos as long as I'm talking, and then in the mic I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll start as a band playing those B's, those B7s and those C7s, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. We'll do that 7 times through that. It's going to be like this. So when the drums are going, it's going to feel like that, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, B7, B7, C7, start again. Second time through, B, C, third time through, fourth time through, fifth time through, right? We'll do that 7 times, and it's on a loop. I'm not worried if we do it 7 times or more or less, because if you watch the GCF video, I'm taking this guitar solo stuff for a while and I'm just making stuff up. It's not hard for you as a band to just stay on this loop and watch in the video. When I turn around to the band and get ready, we'll do our move that's going to go B, A, G, F sharp, E. That's on your chart for single notes. For guitar players, you know, it's pretty easy. Boom, 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 boom. Piano players, it's even easier. Just walk those notes down. So the final 7th time of B's and C's are like this. Walk down. Boom, 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 boom. When we hit E minor, here's what it looks like. E minor major 7, which I'll show you what that is. E minor 7, E minor major 7. It's a huge name for a chord that's quite simple. Can you see my fingering, Mitchell? Can you see my fingering?
No.
Well, aim for my fingering. Can you see it?
Not really.
I mean, enough to get the idea. So here's E minor, right? E minor major 7 just means that the E, one of them, goes down a half a step to a D sharp, but you leave the rest of the chord the same. It's that weird sound. That's E minor major 7. So E minor major 7, E minor 7. All these fancy names, if you take away the names, it's not that hard. You're going to walk the E note down by half steps. And then back up to E. So here's the sound of it. Now, I've always played it up here. Here's my E minor up here, and I do it like this. Piano needs to do this, and the guitar players, if you can't figure that out, you can just play E minor while the piano makes those changes. It's what really makes it sound Latin, and it's really lovely. So if we take it from the B, it is B, C, E. We're going to walk those B's down. B, A, G, F sharp, E minor major 7, E minor 7, E minor major 7. Right? When the Spirit of the Lord moves on, right? And then you can follow the GCF video. So as long as you understand that those are what we expect, the song does just fit that pattern, repeated and repeated. So when we finish any chorus, I will dance, would be the end. I will dance like David danced. E minor, E minor major 7, E minor 7, right? Just like the video. So then the whole song then is just repeating these parts, repeating these parts. So once you've got these together, it's just repetition. The only thing that we will be doing differently than the GCF version in the video is, obviously we're going to be singing some in Spanish, and then that GCF version, we usually break it down to the pray verse. When the Spirit of the Lord moves on my heart, I will pray like David prayed. We didn't do it that Sunday, which is fine, but I think we should do it as a Yjam group. It'll be really nice. The drums will do like shimmery things, and the percussion can kind of shake some things, like David prayed, all kinds of stuff, but we're not grooving anymore. And so as we finish that chorus, I will pray, I will pray, I will pray like David prayed. I will pray, I will pray, I will pray like David prayed. We have two choices, and I haven't made up my mind. GCF usually picks the groove back up, do 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 do, with all the drums and stuff. I kind of think maybe the song should be over. All right, let's talk about the Spanish. I want the background singers to sing all of this Spanish words with me. It's actually not too tough. You will want to print this chart or have it with you when you're watching so that you can read these Spanish words. They're actually not too difficult because you kind of say them the way they look mostly. So verse 1 in Spanish says, Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo danzo como David. So you'll want to watch that a bunch of times. Let's take each word. So, si el Espíritu. If you were being perfect, Espíritu would have that, but we're not going to, there's no time because it's going to be si el Espíritu de Dios, right? It's going to be fast. De Dios está, right? En mí. Yo is not really y like yo-yo, and it's not really j like a j, but it's kind of a mix. It's like yo. I've been working on that one. Yo danzo, como David. So if the Spirit of God is in me, I will dance like David. That would be literal translation. And I know some of you were upset because danzo wouldn't be the correct form. But when I talked with the guys, my friends who speak Spanish, they said, no, this is how they sing it to make it kind of flow better. So that's what we're going to do. So that's the whole phrase. This is what's great. It's because you don't have to relearn a lot of lyrics, just these. Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo danzo como David. So I'm going to do it in time, slowly, so you can work with this, and then I'll do it in full speed. I have to do it right too, you know? Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo danzo como David. Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo danzo como David. Yo danzo como David. Yo danzo como David. Right? So, but in real time, it's more like, let's see if I could. Si el Espíritu de Dios ya está en mí, yo danzo como David. Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo danzo como David. Yo danzo como David. Yo yo danzo como David. All right, see, I'm still working on it too, so you guys are going to have to really put your time in. Here's what's great. Verse 2, we're going to do the rest of the song in Spanish. Oh, here we go. So verse 2 is all the same words. Yo danzo. We're going to trade out danzo. So we want I will clap. And clap is aplaudo. Think of applause, aplaudo. And so it's yo aplaudo como David. Everything else the same though. That's what's so great. Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo aplaudo como David. I love it. I mean, it's making it easier for us. Aplaudo. And so that's verse 2. And then so the chorus for verse 2, right? Yo aplaudo, yo aplaudo, yo aplaudo como David. Right? Makes sense. Verse 3 is I will sing. And the word is canto. Canto, sing. So, yo canto como David. Yo canto, yo canto, yo canto como David. So, if you get the whole phrase, si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, you're almost done. I've got it pretty good now, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm not good even with English. Verse 4 says, I will pray. I don't have the translation, and when I looked it up on Google Translate, there were too many options, and I don't know which one to use. Tomorrow, I'm going to see Armin, my Cuban friend, and he will give me the right word. So I will bring that. So if you're ready, except for the word pray in Spanish, great. We'll learn it together, because I don't know the word yet. Verse 4, we sing really slow. It'll be in Spanish. So look at your roadmap, right? Because you printed that off in order to watch this video. It's going to be verse 4, first half in English. We'll break it down and go, when the Spirit of the Lord moves on my heart, I will pray like David prayed. Second half in Spanish. This is a cool thing as I worked it out. Si el Espíritu de Dios está en mí, yo pray, oh Lord, como David. Spanish chorus, first half, and then English chorus to finish out. I think it's actually going to work really good. I don't think it's going to be too much of a tongue twister. So, yo pray, well, I don't know the word, yo pray, como David. I will pray, I will pray, I will pray like David prayed. It'll give us a chance to finish in English. I think that people can really certainly respect that. So yeah, watch your roadmap. The last thing is the instrumental. On the video, the GCF video, the instrumental is all guitar solo. It's cool. I mean, I like it. I mean, I play guitar. I like it. But I think what I want to do is the same verse and chorus. That's what the solo is. So just play the verse. And I'll take the first half. When we get to the chorus of the instrumental, I want Dan to take it on piano and get really like way out there with a bunch of notes. It'll be great. So, I'm taking my... And now it's chorus, and Dan is going crazy on the piano. It's really cool. I'm sure he'll come up with something awesome. Counting on you, Dan. I know you can do it. Alright, so I think between the GCF version that we uploaded and this video, that should be enough for us to get really close before the rehearsal, meaning you should be able to show up really close to ready. I hope so. Hope the keyboard players have got some like horn parts worked out. That's really important. This is another song that needs to be really tight, like some of you were there last night where we said we don't want long ringy notes. We want things to be really short and really in time, just as much as possible. And then Brennan, I noticed that the tempo needs to be 125, not 128. It'll kind of make it a little easier for us too. It'll slow down a touch. So I think I got everything from the chart. And that's what we're going to do. So verse 1, chorus 1 in English, and then verse 1, chorus 1 in Spanish. Verse 2, chorus 2 in Spanish. Instrumental, guitar, and then piano. Verse 3, chorus 3 in Spanish. Verse 4, first half English, second half Spanish. I'm doing this for myself. Chorus 4, the slow pray one. First half Spanish, last half English to bring us down. And then it ends all shimmery. And then we can talk as a band whether or not we want to bring it back up into the groove. It might just be too much. Maybe by then we just say that it's over. So, all right. I love you guys. Practice hard.